My people stuck in their ways, denying the power and busy refusing to change. They charge it all to the game, but we got the keys that we need to open them gates. They taking drugs for the pain, the pills and the lean and the weed, they been hitting the same. They say it pours when it rains, the fire from heaven is drowning the city in flames. Cause we never sleep, and this war that we fighting is not for the weak. And we got the power to burn on the tower. If we talking about scriptures, we armed to the teeth. Cause we never sleep, and this war that we fighting is not for the weak. And we got the power to burn on the tower. If we talking about scriptures, we armed to the teeth. Okay, you know the prophets, we don't play. I see a king when I look in the mirror, and y'all niggas yoga like yo play. We playing chess when we blitz in these churches, then we look at them like yo play. My people sleep on the God, but he wake them up with the prophets like obey. Hey, y'all better wake up, they steady lying on Jacob. Me and my sin had to break up, she blow me up like
Come and see written. Come. No, because I want to see, because when you written in red, don't answer that phone. And now you're going to catch you. Watch it.
The book of Matthew, chapter 15, verse 24. But he answered and said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
What did Christ say?
Not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
Christ said he was only sent for the Israelites.
That's right.
Christ said he was only sent for the Israelites. So who are the Israelites today? No, asking you, because we might think the people in Israel are the Israelites. You feel the people who bomb in Gaza and Lebanon know are the Israelites? Who killing children? Who bomb in hospitals? You feel these people are the Israelites? Huh? Hey bro? Everybody is the Israelites? How could everybody be the Israelites? No, read Matthew 15:24 again. Watch that. Matthew 15:24. Yeah.
The book of Matthew.
Hold on. Boss. Where from? Cuba? Give me my flag. You from, hey, what?
You're from the tribe of
This year. That's you.
I know.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Hold on there. Read what Christ say again.
The book of Matthew, chapter 15, verse 24. But he answered and said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
Christ, there's a woman, Syrophoenician, a Greek woman, came to Christ and she begged Christ to save her child. Christ said to her, he was only sent for the Israelites. Read on.
Then came she and worshipped him, saying, Lord, help me. But he answered and said, it is not meet to take the children's bread and cast it to dogs.
How did Christ call her? How did Christ just call this woman here?
Not she?
A she? Read again.
Then came she and worshipped him, saying, Lord, help me. But he answered and said, it is not meet to take the children's bread and cast it to dogs.
Christ said to her, it is not right to take what belongs to the children of Israel and give it to a dog. So how did Christ call her? Huh?
Not meat?
No, meat means right. What do you mean? It is not right to take what belongs. So you taking your children food and you're feeding the dog. So your children hungry and your dog eating the food. So how did Christ call her?
I'm lost.
Read again. Read from Matthew 15:24.
The book of Matthew, chapter 15, verse 24. But he answered and said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
So Christ said he was only sent for the lost sheep of Israel. Read.
Then came she and worshipped him, saying,
So she come and she begged him, saying what?
Lord, help me. But he answered and said, it is not meet to take the children's bread and cast it to dogs.
Remember he said he was only sent for the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Now Christ said to her, it is not meet or right to take the children's bread and cast it to dogs. So how did Christ call the woman? Because yes, he did. He's calling her a dog. So how could he be for everybody and call this woman? He said, this woman here that come in and talk to me, she's a dog. She's a dog. Meaning, so you have dogs? Okay. You ever had a dog growing up? Right. So in your house when you was growing up, the dog had the same rights in the house as you? Thank you. Alright. So if Christ said this woman woman is a dog, does she have a right to the children of Israel?
I guess not.
So who is the children of Israel?
Well, of course, these are the persons that they came for.
No, you are an Israelite. By blood, you are Israelite. The people that you see here walking the streets, we are the Israelites. But we don't know that we're the Israelites. We think that we are the Gentiles. We think that we are the outcasts. That's what we think. Not realizing that we are the biblical Israelites. Give me Deuteronomy 28. Hold on, let me show. Hold on. I have to prove it. Give me Deuteronomy 28, read from 47. 44.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 44. He shall lend to thee.
So this is a curse that Moses says is going to happen to the Israelites. He says he, meaning the other nation, is going to lend you money.
And thou shalt not lend to him.
Read.
He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail.
So, when you look at the rest of the world, where do you find black people? Top or bottom? Bottom means tail. He says he shall be the head. So what nation on the face of the earth is ruling? What race? White people. So it's going to show you them. Hear that? Read.
Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed, because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So what is the reason for us going through the curses? Is because we don't listen to God's word. Read.
To keep his commandments, his statutes which he commanded thee, and they shall be upon thee for a sign.
So the curses is going to be upon the Israelites, meaning the curses is going to mark the Israelites for a sign. So if you have to find the Israelites, what do you have to look for? You have to look for the curse. Read.
And for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever.
Read.
Because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness, and with gladness of heart, for the abundance of all things.
Read.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
So because you, the Israelites, didn't serve God, he says you, the Israelites, are going to serve your enemy. Read.
Which the Lord shall...
Hold on. That's the key point here.
Which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness, and in want of all things. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon...
What is a nation?
Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family.